Alright guys, it's Bert, and in this video we're going to do some Star Wars Armada unboxing. Now for anybody who doesn't know, Star Wars Armada is a tabletop miniatures game. Now you use spaceships from the Star Wars movies. You have points, like a total points amount that you have that you can add up to. I think the normal is like 400 points, and you can use cards and stuff to boost the statistics of your miniature ships. And then you do battle between your faction and the enemy faction, and that can be Rebel versus Rebel, Empire versus Empire, Empire versus Rebel. They now have the CIS and Republic factions that they just released, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm not going to do all three of these boxes. I'm just going to do the core box for this video. But let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so we have the core game set for Star Wars Armada here. Now up front, you can tell on the box what we have inside as far as the main ships are. We have a Nebulon, a CR-90, and the Victory Star Destroyer, the Victory class. The box art looks fantastic. You can see the Victory Star Destroyer right here, the Nebulon B, CR-90, and then of course X-Wings, TIE Fighters. Pretty awesome box art, not gonna lie. But what we got here is we got the title, a game of tactical fleet combat. It was a game designed by James Niffen and Christian T. Peterson. So those are the guys that came up with the original game. Looking on the back, I'm trying to keep the box out of the glare here, but as you can see here, it has all the components that you're going to get in the box set: dice, dials, the information cards for the firing arcs for the ships, navigation tool, and it looks like a couple obstacle pieces as well, and a space station. And then of course you get your little squadrons. So pretty awesome. And of course, you know, gotta have the Disney logo or else it's a sin. But yeah, pretty awesome box art. If we look over here, we have the description. It says, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, it is a period of galactic civil war. While the Emperor tightens his grip on the local star systems, the mighty Imperial fleet searches for its one true threat, the Rebel Alliance. Outnumbered and outgunned, the rebellion leads their ragtag fleet in hit-and-run operations. A dramatic victory against the Imperial fleet could restore freedom to the galaxy, but a crushing defeat could easily destroy the rebellion once and for all. Star Wars Armada is a game of tactical fleet combat set at the height of the galactic civil war. Take command of a Victory-class Star Destroyer and annihilate your foes with superior firepower, or outmaneuver your opponent with the swift CR-90 Carillion Corvette and Nebulon B frigate. But watch out! Even the smallest craft can change the tide of battle, unleash squadrons of X-Wing fighters against your enemy, or overwhelm their forces with screens of nimble TIE fighters. Star Wars Armada contains highly detailed painted starship miniatures and an innovative game system, with many different objectives and ways to upgrade your ships. No two games are ever the same. Experience the drama of the Galactic Civil War on a whole new scale. So, pretty awesome description there. As it says, the game takes place at the height of the Galactic Civil War, which is pretty awesome. I'm more of a fan of the Clone Wars era, but you need the core set to actually start playing the game. So with the core set, we're going to get all the basic stuff that we need. Anyway, let's go ahead and start unboxing the package as it is. So I got my handy dandy Craftsman Skeletal. Pretty awesome knife. I've had it for quite a while. So my goal with any type of unboxing is I don't want to damage the packaging. I'm a collector, so on top of wanting to actually see what's inside here, I want to be able to maintain the box for later on. So we're going to try to be as careful as possible. taking off the cellophane. You can see there's kind of damage to the box, and I just chalk that up to shipping. I did get this through the mail, so there is that. Hopefully taking that plastic wrap off reduces the glare, and we don't have any residual glare. I apologize if there is, but so I don't think there's any tape seals on the sides here. The box is actually really high quality. Doesn't feel like your standard cardboard. Oh, look at that. Pretty awesome. Alright, so what we got up front is, we'll take a look here. We got the, looks like a booklet, set of books. Okay, here's your cards with, it looks like your, yep, okay, so we got our obstacles, maybe an objective, some other tokens on here. We'll find out what that means later on. And then we have, of course, what I assume is the instruction manual. Let's go ahead and open this up. So one thing is, I'm pretty new to the whole Star Wars Armada thing. I recently ran across it not too long ago, and I decided I would buy myself the core set and see what it was all about. Unfortunately, where I live, it's not a very prominent game, so trying to find somebody to actually play a match with is going to be a challenge. But here we go. We have the instruction manual. Really basic. Doesn't look like it's too thick. Yeah, it just has all the standard little rules and how-tos in there. That's seems like it's pretty easy to read, not very long, so definitely take a read at that later. Here's the rules reference. Okay, so it's like a quick reference guide for any type of rules. Okay, all right, not too bad. 15 pages. And then of course we have some type of measuring stick. Looks like it's got some type of, I'm assuming that's the firing distance because it's got a laser on it, so pretty awesome. Wonder what these are. We'll have to take a look and see what all this stuff is. I'm guessing these are the type of actions that you can do. These must be the squad. Yeah, these must be the squadron tiles because they got TIE fighters and X-wings. So that's pretty cool. And then we have some other stuff here. Looks like the base for the dials, the information cards for the ships. Oh, we got another one. Yep. All right. So we already saw this one. This is just like debris fields, a space station, and other important tabs. But moving on. Let's go ahead and I'll do the ships last. Don't want to, get to the good stuff too early because then people don't want to watch the video, right? Oh, it's not an unboxing video if you don't drop something, right? Alright, so these are looks like the stands for the two Rebellion ships because they're smaller. Yeah, and this must be the Victory Star Destroyer. So, for the original trilogy, the trilogy from the 70s, I'm definitely a fan of the Empire. So, during the Clone Wars, I liked the Republic, and during the Rebellion, I liked the Empire. And then when we're talking about that the last trilogy, the Rise of Skywalker trilogy. Yeah, I'm not going to get too far into that. I'm not really a fan of either faction in that one, to be honest, but yeah. So right here we have a stack of cards, and actually these cards are really small. These are all the damage cards, it looks like. So you got a nice stack of damage cards. And then we have our, looks like, our admirals for either side, maybe some captains. Yeah, so we got Grand Moff Tarkin. You can see that. General Dodonna. Wolf Yulren. Leia Organa. Another officer card, it looks like. Defensive Liaison. Weapons Liaison. Gunnery Team. Nav Team. Engineering Team. Electronic Countermeasures, sorry. Expanded Hangar Bay. Assault Concussion Missiles. Overload Pulse. H9 Turbo Lasers. Enhanced Armament. Looks like we have some title cards for the ships. We have Dodonna's Pride. Redemption. And the Dominator. A lot of nice cards in there. I've done some research on it, so I heard that like H9 Turbo Lasers is pretty awesome. And then expanded hangar bays. So I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, let's go. What do we got here? It looks like we got pieces of the measuring stick or the maneuvering stick. Looks like it's all in pieces. It's got 5 sections. And then we have our dials. This is how you stack your commands that you're going to take for each turn. You get 6 of these. Yep, 6. These are the squadron bases. Not going to get too into that. Pretty basic stuff. We got our bag of dice. And looks like some type of other markers or tabs or something that probably for the side pieces for the dials on the sides of the bases. Honestly, I thought there would be more dice, but I guess for a basic set, it just gives you exactly what you need. We got, looks like 3 of each type: black dice, red dice, and blue dice. Got another stack of cards here. I like the artwork on the back of those. Those look pretty cool. So we got X-Wing Squadron, Luke Skywalker, TIE Fighter Squadron, Hal Runner. So those are your squadron cards. Pretty cool. So this tells you about... Oh, these must be like objective cards. Yeah, these are like special rules, objective cards. Okay, and then this is just like your command overviews. Tells you what the tokens are good for. Guess each player gets one set of each, and then you can use these to set up objectives and create special circumstances on the battlefield. So that's pretty awesome stuff. What else we got in here? Got our TIE fighters and our X-wings. Alright, let's take a look at these. So these look like they're not painted. The squadrons aren't painted, so probably gonna have to get in there and paint some of these. But looks like you get quite a few of these, and I'm assuming it's 3 per base if I remember correctly. Looks like you get 5 squadrons of 4 or 5 squadrons of TIE fighters. And then not that many X-wings, but I guess that's the way it plays out. The TIE fighters is it's an unshielded fighter aircraft. It can't jump to hyperspace, has no shield, but it's highly maneuverable and fast. So that's, guess that makes sense. Now if we look up really close, even for a little small model, it's pretty detailed, I'd say. Not bad. We look at a TIE fighter. Pretty cool. I think that does it for... Oh, alright, here we go. Here we go. Now we have the actual ship information, ship cards. CR-90 Corvette A-type, or the B-type. Nebulon B escort frigate, Nebulon B support refit, Victory 2 class Star Destroyer, and a Victory 1 class Star Destroyer. So gives you a little bit of options of as far as how you want to run each ship. You get 2 options per ship. Not too bad. If you buy more expansions of the same set, then you get more options as far as at least ship titles. Not the actual classification of the ship, but actual different ship titles that you compare with the class of the ship that you're using. Alright, so I've heard that these can be pretty fragile, so I'm not gonna get too aggressive taking these out. Oh yeah, it's nice and wedged in there. I don't want to break anything. Oh, alright, cool. Alright, so here we have the Victory Star Destroyer. And I have to say that's a pretty impressively detailed model. Very well painted. Very awesome. I really like the way that the Star Destroyers look. Very cool. Check out this CR-90. Oh, see, that one just popped right out. Barely even in there. Very well done. Really, really good models. Usually miniature sets, at least for a lot of the games that I've played for tabletop, the models have become, like, they're just really base. They're just a gray plastic. So these are actually really high quality, at least as far as the larger ships are. Now the smaller ships, like obviously you're gonna have to paint those yourself if you want them to be more detailed. Here we have the Nebulon B. Very good coloring through here. We got the nice little red stripe, but you can also tell in the little grooves for each panel in there that it's darker, so very nice details. Very cool. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to make the video too long. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. I'm not going to make the video too long. It's pretty simple unboxing, nothing super intricate. Definitely looking forward to getting into this. Hopefully I can find somebody to play a game with, but very quick, simple unboxing. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was informational. If you have any questions or you'd like me to cover a specific box or unbox a specific ship, let me know in the comments. But this is Bert, and this has been an unboxing video for Star Wars Armada, the base gameplay set. Hope you have a good day. Catch you later.